Good morning and welcome to episode 10 of season 1. As I said in the last video, we are back with Stormy. It is 7:30 and we are on our way to Naruma, New South Wales via Gundagai, Yass, Canberra, Braidwood and Batemans Bay. The first town in today's list is Gundagai, a picturesque country town in the beautiful Riverina. In Gundagai, we will visit the Rotary Lookout, historic bridge, railway museum and the sculpture of Yari and Jackie Jackie. Rotary Lookout provides excellent view of historic bridges, the new bridge over the Murrumbidgee Plains and general landscape of Gundagai. The timber bridges are a spectacular triangular framework of wood spanning the floodplains and river. The railway station has been set up to feel like a working station from an old era. We won't step into the museum to save time but capture some shots from outside. Wiradjuri men Yari and Jackie Jackie saved 68 people, one-third of the town's population, from drowning in the Great Flood in 1852. Their larger-than-life-size bronze sculpture is located on the main street of the town. Let's continue our journey to Yas. Yas is known for its leafy riverside parks and gardens, such as the Riverbank Park and Banjo Patterson Park, named after the famous Australian bush poet who lived in the Yas district as a boy. The Yas show in March is another country treat, with a rodeo, vintage cars, show jumping, and family fun. In Yas, we will ride through the town center and look at some of the historic buildings. One of them is Courthouse. The Grand Yas Courthouse building replaced an earlier 1847 courthouse. Designed by architect James Barnett, it was built at the cost of £15,000. Quite impressively, the courthouse is still in use. Cooma Cottage is located about 6 kilometers from the town. It is one of the oldest surviving country house in southern New South Wales. The place is focused on an important historic landscape demonstrating the complex relationship of family and social connections, and of the discovery and development of the area and its communications. Unfortunately, the cottage was closed. So, let's move on. We will take a quick break at Murrumbateman before we visit the Warri Reserve campground in Larbert. Murrumbateman is a rapidly growing cool climate wine region and a good stopover for travelers. The area is known for its large number of cellar doors and vineyards. We are now heading to Warri Reserve, but before that, we will stop again in Canberra to top up Stromy. The Warri Reserve is located 74 kilometers from Canberra. This campground has plenty of sites close to the river. Some are quite large. Drop toilets and picnic tables with shade are available at the campground. You can have excellent view of the river from the reserve. It is a good place to stay and rest. If you stay there overnight, you may experience some traffic noise from the King's Highway. Whoever started that painting area at the campground has done an excellent job. Campers can enjoy some creative activities while camping. Our next stop is at Braidwood. Hanging high in the southern tablelands and famous for its prized rare truffles, Braidwood is one of the prettiest towns in New South Wales. It's halfway point between Canberra and south coast of New South Wales. So the town centre is usually filled with travellers stopping for a break or browsing the antique stores. We will take a short break at Braidwood, ride through the town centre and have a look at some of the historic buildings. Okay, we will stop again at Pooh Bear Corner on our way to Batemans Bay. The site was established in early 1970s by a couple and local potato farmers, Barbara and David, for their children. A large rocky hole in the side of the mountain became an imaginary home for their beloved children's character, Winnie the Pooh Bear. Barbara marked the spot with a sign, letting other travelers know that the hole belonged to Pooh Bear. Soon, visitors to the cave joined in by adding more teddy bears to the collection. Situated on Clyde River, Batemans Bay is a thriving coastal town known for its spectacular seascapes. This town offers a coastline of golden beaches and slatted coves. It is one of the popular holiday destinations in New South Wales that attracts surfers, fishermen, artists, boatists, snorkelers, nature lovers, and families. When we reach Batemans Bay, I need to buy a belt. I forgot to pack one. So, we will stop at the shopping mall and then head off to the motel in Narooma and come back to Batemans Bay tomorrow. Narooma is one of the most spectacular and picturesque towns on south coast of New South Wales, with series of sweeping bends leading us to the stunning aquamarine water of the bay and the old steel bridge. The bay water are intensely inviting and urge to pull over and immerse in the landscape. We could watch the tide go in and out all day, and seals and stingrays swim by. But there are plenty of things to do in and around Narooma that we will do tomorrow. Today's goal is to reach motel before dark and then go out for the food hunt in the town. That was all for today. Thank you for coming along. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and support this channel by clicking the subscribe button. We will catch up again in the next episode and look at some points of interest in and around Narooma.